We read this week about the plagues that God brings upon Pharaoh and the Egyptian people. And something each interesting features in the context of the fourth plague, Orov, wild beasts. Suddenly the Torah tells us that God separates between the Egyptians and the Jewish people, because the Jewish people were living in Goshen. And all the commentaries ask the question, why is this emphasized specifically now? Surely this was the case as well for the first three of the plagues. And one explanation is that when God brought upon the Egyptians the wild beasts, the mixed animals, there could have been a misconception or a wrong lesson learnt from that plague. Someone could have walked away and said that just like God mixed the animals together, so too He's now allowing for the people to mix together, for religions and faiths to mix together. And that wasn't the case. While He brought the mixed animals upon the Egyptians, the Torah also emphasizes that God separated between the Egyptians and the Jewish people, because He still wanted the people and the religions to remain separate. He still wanted us to have our boundaries and our guidelines and our rules of our faith and our religion, and not to mingle and intermarry with the Egyptians or any other nation. This is a very relevant lesson to today's times, because we live among the nations of the world, especially those of us that live in the diaspora. We work with non-Jews, we mingle and mix with non-Jews, but at the same time God reminds us, make sure to retain your identity, to know who you are, what your boundaries, what your guidelines are, because at the end of the day, while we mingle with the nations of the world, a Jew needs to remain a Jew, to marry a Jew, and to remain connected and faithful to God and to Torah. Shabbat Shalom.